He'd been stealing my food for weeks. Smug, untouchable, until I let him believe he was eating my period blood. That week he stopped showing up to work. This is how you serve revenge. Raw. Greater than if you've ever been pushed to forth. Someone's ever stolen from you, underestimated you, or made you feel powerless. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the Tale Room for more stories where karma hits harder than a brick sandwich. Let me take you back 10 years ago. Fresh job, new office, clean slate. I had just landed a gig at a medium-sized tech company. It's the kind of place with flashy mission statements on the wall, beanbag lounges, and a fridge in the break room that looked like a Cold War treaty zone. One rule, though unspoken but sacred: don't touch someone else's food. Within my first week, I discovered that rule was being broken. And not just by anyone, but by a known menace. Monday, I placed my homemade pasta primavera in the break room fridge Tupperware, sealed, name labeled. When I came back at noon, gone. Just gone. Maybe someone mistook it. It happens, right? But Wednesday, my roast chicken sandwich, missing again. Only this time, the container was right where I left it, completely empty, with faint crumbs and oil stains. Not even a note. Nothing. At first, I was more confused than angry. I asked around casually. A few raised eyebrows, few tight-lipped looks, and one of the interns pulled me aside. Oh, that's probably Todd. Don't bother complaining, he's been doing that forever. Todd, mid-40s, loud, dismissive, always lingering near the kitchen. He had that air of entitlement, the kind that comes with surviving layoffs, bullying interns and bragging about how things were better before HR got soft. He was misogynistic in that covert, passive-aggressive way, always interrupting women in meetings, laughing too hard at inappropriate jokes. If someone brought up inclusivity, he'd roll his eyes like a teenager forced to attend choir practice. But here's what really ticked me off. No one stopped him. I approached HR. They sympathized, gave me the "we'll look into it" line. Nothing changed. Todd kept eating. I kept losing lunches. The worst part? He never looked guilty. In fact, I caught him once, right after lunch, tossing an empty container in the bin that looked a lot like mine. He looked at me, winked, and said, "Some people just don't know how to make pasta like that anymore." My jaw clenched. My hands trembled. Wanted to scream, to throw something, but I did instead. Nodded, walked away because I had a better idea. You see, I'm not just petty, I'm precise. I started bringing decoy lunches. Carefully labeled, flashy homemade meals. Quinoa bowls, teriyaki chicken, baked ziti, all made with care, all placed in the fridge. But I never touched them. Instead, I'd eat a simple sandwich or protein bar at my desk, just quietly watched. Every day those decoy meals disappeared. I let this go on for 2 weeks, long enough to bait the hook. Long enough for Todd to believe he had a steady buffet waiting for him. Like Pavlov's dog, I was training him then. It was time. Over the next few days, I began talking loudly about a new wellness routine I was following. Over lunch with coworkers, I dropped casual comments. Greater than I've been experimenting with whole body health. You guys ever hear of consuming your menstrual blood? Ancient holistic practice, boosts iron, balances hormones. Super empowering. The room went silent. Eyes widened, jaws dropped. I didn't break character. I collect it in a menstrual cup. Then I mix it into meals, soups, sauces, anything hearty. It's really helped with my energy. I saw Todd freeze mid-bite from across the room. He stared at me, eyes squinting like I was speaking Klingon. The next day, I upped the ante. I showed a fake video expertly crafted where I appeared to be pouring dark liquid from a menstrual cup into spaghetti sauce. A little food coloring. Some creative editing. And boom, authentic horror. I made sure Todd saw that video. I accidentally left my phone playing it while I stepped away from the break room. My lunch sat in the fridge. Spaghetti red, chunky, delicious, and right. Next to it, a sticky note. Power meal. Menstrual iron booster. Don't touch, he didn't believe it, not at first. But the doubt. Oh, the doubt was enough. Because the next morning, Todd didn't show up. He was out for a full week. No warning, no explanation, just gone. When he returned, he was pale, shaky, wouldn't look me in the eyes. And most importantly, never touched anyone's lunch again. Our office fridge. Peaceful, serene, like a sacred temple. Word spread, story twisted, exaggerated. Some people believed it was real, others thought it was a bluff, but nobody wanted to risk it. Oh, and just for fun? One of the decoy meals I prepped early on was a chili rich, spicy, and sprinkled with, don't judge me, dead skin from my feet. Harmless, but revolting. I'd been exfoliating that week and figured, why not? Was it eaten? Most definitely. Did he ever know? Not directly. But sometimes I caught him rubbing his stomach and frowning. The best part wasn't the revenge. It was the shift. For the first time in that office, I wasn't the new girl. I was the legend. The whisper in the break room. The one who made the food thief afraid to open a Tupperware lid again. And you know what? I never lost another lunch sometimes. Justice doesn't come from the top. Sometimes you have to get creative. A little bit of fear served cold can do wonders where HR fails. And in the end, revenge wasn't just sweet, it was delicious. If that. Story made you cheer just a little inside. Hit like right now. Subscribe to the Tale Room for more real-life revenge that'll make your spine tingle. Got a tale of petty justice you want told? Drop it in the comments. We might just bring it to life now.